In my opinion, this is the number one reason why web design businesses fail. So let's pull out a calculator. If you want to make $50,000 a year and you want to sell $1,000 websites, you would need to sell 50 websites in 1 year, and they would all have to go perfectly in order to make $50,000. That is insanity. And this is, I think, where people get stuck in ruts. They say, oh, I'm just not making a lot of money, and I don't have the greatest clients, and I'm not even making $50,000 a year. It's because your prices are too low. So if you raise your prices, let's say you go $50,000 and you start charging $5,000 a website, now you only need to make 10 websites in order to reach that $50,000. Now, I understand location does matter, so you might have to do a little money conversion in order to make it make sense for where you're located. But the basic idea here is if you're charging $500 or $1,000 or $1,500 for websites, you need to start charging more for that. Most freelancers that I know only build 4 to 10 websites a year, and that's typically a pretty full schedule. And that's not counting delays that happen, payment issues, cancellations. There's a whole category of things that could happen. So you essentially have to be perfect with 50 websites in order to make $50,000. If you wanted to make $100,000, you would have to make 100 websites in 1 year. That's just stupid, right? For one freelancer, that's absolute insanity. Now, the median household income here in Minnesota, where I'm located, is $77,000. We're talking about 50 websites just to make 50. That's $27,000 less than the median household income. Now, if you are stuck in a rut, just understand I have been there. It can get better. I remember my bank account was always at zero. I was always working my butt off, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't save any money. And it's because I was charging too cheap for websites. And sometimes the clients that you work with will complain and they'll argue about why your prices are too high. To find the answer to that, you can watch my How to Sell a $10,000 Website video. But just know I've been there. And we're just talking about revenue here. We're not even talking about taxes or expenses. We're just talking about baseline revenue. And this is why selling $1,000 websites just does not work. You can argue with me all you want, but the math does not add up. Now, if you're an absolute beginner, I might have a little bit different answer for you. So if you want some guidance, check out my How to Price a Web Design Project video, and you can also check out the $10,000 website video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.